It's hot. Oh yeah. Happy Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday. Happy To-Be-Determined Tuesday. Happy Tickle Tuesday. Hey Gary. What's happening? Yes, I'm tardy to my own party. I was on my duties. I got held up. How are you? How's your Tuesday so far? I hope it's amazing. So amazing to be loved. I follow you to the moon and the stars above. Dang, what's going on? I ain't sticking to my finger. How is Jericho Street? I have not been down that way in the past probably week. I'm going down there today though, because that's where the money at for me. Yeah. I've been kind of light on the work. I just ain't felt like driving. I said yesterday, I said this is not what I'm supposed to do. I have to do it somewhat, but the reason why I say it's not what I'm supposed to do is because it ain't jumping like like I know it can. You know what I mean? And I be feeling like that's just a sign that it can say busy and I can turn it on and won't nothing happen. I'm like, yeah, gotta get that trust up, baby. Hey, watermelon. What it do, my friend? How are you? I'm gonna let her come in here and speak to Gary first, just because that's cute. No, I'm just kidding. Let me quit playing. I am not that finicky. Don't listen to me. I'm being silly. I being silly, okay? I being silly, my friend. Who, me? Oh, absolutely not. I'm not feeling discouraged. I just know I'm not meant to be driving to make money. So I'm tired of driving. Like, it's not discouraged. It's just thinking through. You know what I'm saying? I'm absolutely not discouraged. I'm like I said, I'm learning a huge lesson in trust. Not that I don't trust God, but when I say I'm not supposed to be driving, I say it a lot. You know what I'm saying? I need to trust that. Yes, I'll drive sometimes, but I'm not about to be out here killing myself trying to get money from these apps when it's not as productive around here. And I don't like grocery shopping, so me and Instacart do not really get along. Just don't get along at all. But it's been the one that's been helping me the most. So, I do understand I got to do what I got to do until everything gets started. But, that's just me speaking it into existence that I will not be driving much longer. Unless I just really want to, like, dang, I need a quick $30. Let me jump behind the wheel real quick. Little sugar daddy. In Mob's chat, he'll probably be over here. I think he's about to go off. We was on Mob's page. That's why I had to even push it back to 12, because he went on to like 11:15. So I went over there and I like to be a good moderator. You know what I mean? If I mod for you, if I can, I want to show up at least for some time and actually moderate. I don't take my moderating duties like overly serious like some of these people, but I do take it serious. Like, if I'm gonna be a moderator, I feel like you chose me for a reason. So I'll come in and say, hey, hit the like button, shares. I mean, how hard is that? Drop some links. Yeah, I'm on my way to greatness, Gary. I just had to get myself into that space, that thinking space. Remember when I told y'all you always supposed to remember your why? I think yesterday I had a reminder of my why when I said that in a sense I am now the matriarch of my family. I'm the oldest female in, my immediate family, far as me, my sister, my kids, and her son. Us, just us. That's my family unit. You know what I mean? No matter how many family members I got, my family unit is the family that my daddy and my mama was the head of. So I say that to say I'm like kind of like the head now. So, my why is because I'm going to have a legacy that's to talk about, that my grandkids can talk about or learn about. And a lot of people, I think when you get a little older and I've accomplished a lot, but I know I have yet to, hey, Uncle L, I have yet to tap into my full purpose. You know what I'm saying? So I say that in saying a lot of people, when they get to a certain age and they don't understand that process, that is levels to getting into your purpose. Yeah, I may have conquered 30 years of this, but there's still a whole lot more, as long as I got breath in my body, that I'm going to do, that God has for me to do. And whatever that is, it's my job to do it. And the things that I want to do, it's my job to put my hands to the plow and make it happen. It's not gonna happen out the sky, but I ain't gonna sit here and be like, oh, I'm 50. I might as well. I should have did that when I was 30. Heck no. If I'm still able, that means anything I could do when I was 30, I can do at 50. Now, probably not the knee thing, the knees like Megan, but everything else, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I think that a lot of times people do get in a space of discouragement and giving up when they get a little bit older. And I'm finding that people get into that space like at 35, like, man, you fresh. You still super young. Still super young. Talking about you, it's too late to do something. No, it's not. I remember when I went to school in like 2000 and maybe 11. I thought I was gonna be the oldest person in my class at the time. Man, it was people in my class that was like in their 60s getting started. Yeah, I mean, our purpose is for an expected end. So why would we take ourselves and put ourselves into this box of it's too late? Hey, atmosphere, it's never too late. As long as there's breath in your body, you can. As long as there's breath in my body, I will. That's the way I look at it. When I say I'm a 50-year-old cougar millennial, I mean that shit. And don't start talking that little kid stuff, atmosphere. I don't like no churn. Grown men. I can't help it if some people grown younger than me. I'll behave to that. You know what, Gary? Mm, somebody just said that to me. Not to me, but they said something and I said something. And then I am so slow. I want to read this message. Let's speak on it, Cougar Mama. Y'all do know I just think that's funny when I be like, I'm a cougar. Can't help it. I don't want people out here thinking like, yeah, she out here chasing after young niggas. No, I'm not. If that's the case, I have a bunch of them. I be on point. One in Bob Beach, one in Hampton, one in Portsmouth, Chesapeake. Yeah, I have them on every side of town. They said Oh man, I don't think I'm gonna be able to see it. Hold up, let me see real quick. Yes, it stayed, but why I can't chat? Can y'all hear me still? I thought I was supposed to be able to chat. I mean, put comments in. Where's my comment thing at? I can't find my comments. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Hey, Letitia. Um. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm putting it in the wrong place. Gary, you see it? That's what somebody had said to me like 15 minutes ago. So last night I was like, for some reason I kept thinking Tickle Me Tuesday because a lot of stuff was making me laugh. I was like, yep, tomorrow's going to be Tickle Me Tuesday, Tickle Tuesday. And then I was like, well, what am I going to talk about? I said, I have no idea. That's to be determined. So that's where I got to, as in Tuesday, be determined. My lighter on. But definitely, yeah, my little chat thing ain't up there. Like I have to go actually into find where it say post a chat. Normally it'd be sitting right there. Hey, double speaks. No, probably because I was changing it a lot. At first it was 10:15, I think. Then it was 11:45. Then it was 12, and I ain't get here until some other time. But I'm here now. No, I had to go. Like normally I can just type on the screen. It's there, but the I have to go into the settings and find where it say chat to chat. Oh my God! You mean to tell me? Oh my God, guys! I ain't got no fire. I need fire in this car. But anyway, we might as well take a spin off of To Be Determined. That's what I feel about life right now. Everything that I'm striving to do, setting out to do, is to be determined. If I'm not already moving in it, operating in it, everything else is to be determined. I don't know no timelines. I don't know a lot of particulars in a sense. But what I do know is that it's going down. That's how I look at it. Ain't nobody got time not to be moving and operating in the space I'm supposed to be. I don't think none of us had that time, especially if you got children and all that good stuff. I can't believe this. I've been stolen from. I don't think that we had that option. You know, some of us got grandkids. I know double got grandkids. Shoot, it's time to start laying some foundation. I think about how the things I'm thinking about now, how it hasn't or wasn't laid down for me, and so on and so forth. Not just my parents, but their parents and the people before them and all that good stuff. I'm saying it's a I'm trying to break that. You know, I believe it's a generational slack, if you will, where excuse me, people probably wasn't equipped and didn't have the understanding at the time. Probably had a whole lot in their hand, but didn't know how to use it and apply it for their offsprings, the people they would leave behind. Because I feel like if they did know, then it would be there. So now that I'm in the space that I'm in, and I know that I need to make sure that I don't follow that path. You know, a lot of people talk about generational wealth and generational curses. Well, sometimes wealth has to start with you, and sometimes generational curses have to stop with you. That's how you break generational curses. Not going to hold on, y'all. Yes. How you doing, boo? Not by going to church and having somebody lay hands on you talking about, oh Lord, we're breaking generational curses. That's crap. How you break a generational curse is to change your mind. Do something different. If you feel like you have diabetes and you're calling it a generational curse because your grandmama had it, your mama had it, and her mama had it too, and your aunties, stop eating all the food that makes you have high blood pressure like your mama and them. Break it. It's not a curse, you know. We curse ourselves like that by repeating what we've been taught, whether it was in church or in your house, you know. It might be the people under you that went to church and they was telling them that stuff. Oh, it's a generational curse on you. And I think about that. Like I told you, I'm an usher. And I just see people like, oh, please pray for me to be released from generational curses. Okay, we can have a little prayer, but guess what? When I pray for you, you got to decide to turn. If you know what the generational curse is, then you have the power to break it. It's not something that you need to be shook off of you or tapped off of you or oiled up out of you. If God is a chain breaker and he's for you, then what makes you think you can't break chains? I can. That's why I say I don't fear no evil. I don't fear none of this craziness in this world at all. The world going to world. That's what I've learned in my life. And in my 50 years, I realized that no matter what's been going on in the world, whether it was up or down, I'm still right here. That's why I don't worry about the economy too much. Why? Because I'm operating on kingdom economy. In God's kingdom, you're never broke. Never broke, never defeated. Nor should you be bound, you know. A lot of times we bound by our own hands and our own mouth. I learned to watch what I say, like for real, for real. Because if you say it, it sure will be. I think we are so easily to say things that are negative and then be like, oh, you know, if you speak it, da da da. But we don't realize that go both ways. Sure, we should be walking around here saying a bunch of ridiculous stuff. As man, I got $1 million in the mail. I'm gonna be the one that's gonna believe that million showing up some kind of way. I had to learn to get out of my own head, you know, and it's not that I don't still go into my own head because I am a massive thinker. I am a massive planner. I have ideas on top of ideas on top of ideas. And I know that all of those ideas aren't even for me. But what I got to recognize is when the opportunity or the person appears that that ideal is for, it's time for me to release it. Hey, realist, I've met people and learned what they did in 5 minutes. I can put together a business plan. I know I got $1 million mind. I just have to get more discipline in my own life to manifest those things into my own life. I'm like how we say easier said than done. I ain't even trying to say that no more. If I can say it, I can do it. That's the bottom line. It might be hard. It might be tough. But if you say it, you can do it. So what's the problem? What's the problem? A lot of us gonna struggle by choice for the rest of our life. Even in the struggle, I will not confess that I'm struggling. Why? Because it's only a temporary moment. In some cases, you got to go down to get up. And sometimes going down might be on your knees to pray so you can come up. Your posture will depend on, or your situations will depend on your posture in some senses. I get tired of seeing people talk negative every single day about bull crap. Like, I can only imagine the hell you live. I can only imagine the hell you live when everything come out your lips is counterproductive. That goes against everything God stands for. But then you'll say out your same mouth, I love God. I'm God's child. No, he don't know you. He don't know you. And them be the same people be looking at people because of their lifestyle or things they might be doing and dogging them out. But your heart jacked up. Gotta see me first. I promise you. I would love to intentionally help people. Well, when I do help people, it is intentional. But I'm saying I would love to do it abundantly. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to become the one sick in the heart because I didn't know how to stop playing one day. Everything ain't gonna remain funny. After a while, you sick. You open yourself up to wickedness and everything. That's why you see people's countenance change. You see their weight going down. You see them looking stressed out. Man, you open the door. I'm gonna tell y'all what, demons is real. Demons is real, but they only infiltrate you when you open the door for them. They don't come just because. You welcome them. So every time you put down what you know is right to do something wrong, you cracking a door. Every time you say something foul about a dead person or a kid, you opening a door. Every time you decide to be malicious or hateful, you opening a door. Pretty soon, you don't understand who you are no more. A lot of people we see now ain't even that person no more. Ain't nothing but straight demons operating through them. You know, people say stuff like, oh, that's demonic loosely. Demonic activity is real, and that's why we see it so much. Because it just is what it is. There's always going to be good and evil. You can sign up to be on the good side or the evil side. But one thing you ain't going to do is be on the evil side talking about you on the good side. Oh, you're not going to serve two masters and think everything going to be all gravy. It'll seem like it's up. But then slowly but surely, while you distracted, it started attacking your family, your finances, your kids. A lot of people stuck in a slump because of something they opened themselves up to when they wasn't paying attention. The enemy came in and started knocking on their money, started knocking on their kids, started knocking on their marriage. At the end of the day, you left there standing like, oh my God, what happened? How did I lose this? You gave it away. You didn't lose anything. Every day I fight not to give up anything that's mine. I'm not trying to forfeit none of my promises because I screwed up. So if I got to wake up every single day and repent, that's what I'm going to do. Because I sure as heck ain't about to join the other team. Sure. Well, you know, a big demon is called clout. So when we chasing clout on any level, I don't care if you're a pastor, a teacher, a YouTuber, somebody on IG, I don't care. When you chasing clout, when you entertain that, you open the door to curses. In clout, you start to compare yourself to others. In clout, you start to weigh your things against others. In clout, you try to show what you got in comparison to others. In clout, you be confused thinking you got stuff you ain't even got. Looking stupid. It's stupid is a spirit. No, I'm just kidding. Let me quit playing. I don't know. Like I said, for me right now, that's where I'm at. I'm like, it's to be determined. I don't know what's gonna happen one day ahead of the other. I done took care of my business as far as my working place, my jobs and everything. Everything else is to be determined. Well, I guess the next thing I'll be doing is finding 5 ladies to do their hair pro bono. But just think if I was entertaining crap, I wouldn't even have these thoughts and ideas and plans to think about, to put into place. I wouldn't have a vision to write and make plain because I'm too busy with the shits and giggles. I love having fun. I love joking. I love all that stuff. But I also know that there's a time to be adult and tend to your adult businesses and affairs. There's a time when you got to make sure everything's in order and nothing's falling apart. There's a time when if something did fall off when you got caught slipping, you need to pick it up and get it back right. I know that you'll get to a place where there's no recovery, just like your soul, man. Just like your soul. What they call it, double speaks. When people get to a reprobate mind, ain't no coming back from that. I don't think people know how many people don't understand they knocking on a reprobate door. And they soul, where it's gonna go final is to be determined. People can keep playing if they want to. Well, reprobate mind, that's when you done went so far away from God and He won't even bring you back. Not even if you repent. Like you are beyond repentance. I pray don't nobody that I know, that I see on a daily basis, that I've come into contact, even on here. I pray that don't none of us get to that space. That's part of me, double. I'm super silly. That's why I always say that whoever I be with, my life partner, my husband, he better understand silly because that's me. Gary, why don't you Google that for us so you can get the put it in the chat for us. There you go. That's what moderators do. What is it when you done so much and he'll turn you over to a reprobate mind? You hellbound. No, I'm serious though. I do got jokes, but I'm serious. Listen, I don't know. I don't know, but all I know is I'm about hyped off life. Like I said, I'm a massive thinker. And man, if I could sit here and tell y'all I got $1 million mind, that means I'm gonna see a million. Especially now that I've come to a space that I understand that. It took for someone to say that about me. And then for me to think about it. When I got my first shop, I ain't know nothing about no business. Only thing I knew was kind of how to run a shop, because when I first started doing the hair, the lady that was the manager of the shop, she just bounced and moved out of state. So it's like me and this dude was just like forced to run a shop. So I learned like that. But when I opened my first shop, I didn't know anything about business plans and all that stuff. And it couldn't be no other reason but the Holy Spirit. I was able to go and find out how to put together a business plan, how to put the numbers in and all that stuff without nobody telling me, without help, just templates that I found and looking at examples. It's like for my mind to even go to be able to do that part of the research. I knew then, because when I read it back, I'm looking like, whoa, I did that. I can literally do that for people. I just haven't figured out how it applies to my life right now. People get paid to come up with business ideas for people, their catchphrases, their slogans, and things like that. I can do all that. A morally corrupt, depraved, foreordained to damnation, of relating to or characteristics of a reprobate. Morally corrupt, depraved, foreordained to damnation. All I know is I don't want to visit no island called reprobate. Help me. Ooh. Help me. Because if you don't, I don't know who will. I really don't know. But a lot of people dismiss the power of the Holy Spirit. They don't understand. They think it's their intuition. They think it's. That's why I know God speak to people that don't think He even speak. They just don't know who talking to them. They think it's them. It don't be them. How many times has something just came to your mind and you might have been driving down the street and something just made you turn right and you weren't even supposed to turn right, but you might have learned later on down the line it was some kind of massive accident a mile ahead of you. That wasn't you. That was God saving your life. A lot of times we get those warnings and we be ignoring them, boy. I don't know. I don't know when it's all gonna be said and done. But I like to think that that won't happen in my lifetime. So therefore, I ain't trying to waste no time, because it could be tomorrow, it could be next week. And it's all over for all of us. And we'll learn if we was a reprobate or if we done did something, we got something in our heart that wasn't quite right and we can't go. There's gonna be a bunch of people going the way they thought they wasn't going, and then the person that they've been putting mouth on gonna be going where they thought they was going. That's gonna happen. I seen this movie. It was about the rapture, and in the movie, it was like this pastor was at the barbershop getting his hair cut, and he liked this lady or whatever, and it was another pastor in the town that had been doing this series about the rapture, and they was asking him what he thought about it. Man, I ain't trying to talk about that. And it was like a series of families and people that were going through things. They would go to church. You might have had the promiscuous girl in one family. Daddy, had to go to church every week. Promiscuous girl. The one boy was only going to church to see the girl. All that type stuff. And at the end of the day, people started being raptured. Like they was watching the news, and you would see people just start disappearing. And the girl and the boy, the little fornicators or whatever, like the man who was talking about God ain't gonna pay his bills, he zapped out. But well, no, he was left there. His wife was zapped out. And then it's like people ran to the church, and it was like people in the church was screaming and hollering. And the funny thing about it was the man that was doing the sermon about the rapture was still there. That's my whole point. It's gonna be some people that think they gone and getting in and gonna be stuck right here, being right here. It was a man on there that had money, like, how I get in? What do I gotta pay? I got money. That don't work. That's why you shouldn't let money rule you, because it ain't gonna save you at the end of the day. Ain't jack money can buy you when it comes to your soul salvation. It's far more valuable than $1. That's right, double speaks. I eat demons for breakfast and lunch and dinner if I need to. I'm unfazed by their shenanigans. Yes, I think I am a deliverance minister at heart, though, for real. I ain't even lying. But that's neither here nor there. Those are the things I love. I love being an usher, and I love deliverance, but I'm not I'm not able to operate in that mode. But I like altar work. I like being down there catching folk, and I don't know. I can't explain it. But anywho, to be determined Tuesday. Everything's to be determined today. To be determined what I'm eating. My friend just texted me and said, am I going to get my burrito tacos today? Well, they're not on the menu for, oh, they might be for Taco Tuesday. Well, I got to find somebody to buy me some tacos. Yep, that's what I got to do. Because I ain't buying them. I don't want to. To be determined. I like that. Girl, what you got planned? I don't know. That's to be determined. Girl, where's your business headed? It's headed just right, but everything else is to be determined. Yeah, I can't wait until everything like falls into place. It's been a task just keeping myself in the mindset of you've officially been here 1 month, not 20. You're on schedule. And I think sometimes we get caught up in rushing and trying to make stuff happen in a hustle and bustle, thinking we late. But a lot of times we right on track. Just because you thought you were supposed to be doing XYZ, just because you thought you would be here, over there, or up there, don't mean that you off track. You right where you're supposed to be. It's in those moments where we get shook and start trying to get ahead and do all this other stuff that we weren't supposed to be doing. And then next thing you know, everything out of whack. Why? Because you didn't understand you were right where you were supposed to be. I think that right now, all of us are right where we're supposed to be. It may not be where we thought we would be or wanted to be. But if we right here, this is where we're supposed to be. And if we was supposed to be elsewhere on another level or whatever the case may be, then we need to do a soul search and see where we might have dropped the ball. What was the mistake I missed? What was it that I was supposed to do on River Lane that I didn't do? So now when I'm up here on Lake Road, things ain't flowing right. It's the little things. And guess what? You may never find out. But you know what I would do? I'd be like, all right, Lord, I'm going to be apologizing right now if I missed something that you showed me. But I need you to come on and do it now for me and give me back right. Please forgive me for misstepping if I did. Now, can you show me and help me? That's the fastest way to get back on track, for real, for real. Because if you be trying to go back and figure it out, you're going to spend the next 10 years in a hamster wheel. That's where you're going to be, on a hamster wheel. A lot of us done been on a hamster wheel before. Some of us might be on one now. It shouldn't be to be determined when you're gonna get out that hamster wheel. I think you should decide like right now at 1:02 p.m. on this here Tuesday to get off the hamster wheel. Ain't you tired? That's how I look at it. But like, oh man, I'm tired. Okay. After I done ran and ran and ran and ran and ran, then you gotta finally just stop and do it the way you were supposed to do it anyway. You look at the time you wasted. Nobody else wasted your time. Nobody else stopped you. Nobody else took it from you. Nothing delayed you but you. Self accountability is a thing, you know. We humans, we fall short. Good book tell us that. All of us. But that don't mean give up. That don't mean stop. That don't mean don't do it. It mean get up. Why wouldn't you get back up? If you was walking outside right now and you fell on the ground, you are not gonna just lay there. You're gonna pop right up and hope that nobody see you. That's how you should use your life. When you fall short or make a mistake, jump up quick and hope that nobody see you. And then hold your head up and walk like a G, even if they did see you. Be a pillar of salt, huh, atmosphere? Yeah, just imagine if we had the command and let's say right now we are where we at and God's voice just came through the sky or the radio or wherever the case is gonna come through. You know, some people don't like to talk about it being in the sky, wherever it may come from. Just imagine we sitting there and he say, all my people, your blessings is just ahead of you. I cannot tell you exactly when, but they just ahead of you. The only thing I ask of you is don't look back. How many people y'all think will actually look back? That's how important our days is now. We can't afford to look back. Whether you're going to turn into a pillar of salt or crash into a brick wall, you can't not look back. You got to look straight ahead, forward. Keep going. Because at the end of the day, if it don't work, whatever it may be, all my children, hear me now. I see atmosphere saying that my voice is what? It's mighty, big. Because you need a greater vision for what's ahead of you. You only need to see a little bit for what's in back of you to make sure there ain't nothing about to hit you so you can get out the way. It's the reason why we got, what, 2 ears and 1 mouth? Some people just need to shut the hell up and listen. The more chatter we entertain, the more chatter we produce, the less clear we are for our own lives. And the less clear we are for our own lives, we're unclear for our families. We're unclear for whatever affairs that we're in control of. Whatever it is that you are in control of or are here to steward, the more chatter, the more clutter that you entertain or obtain, is just less clarity for you. The less clarity, the harder the travels. Have y'all ever like be in your living room or something? And you know how you clean up and you clean up all the time. We don't do the thing of moving our couch and chairs and cleaning the window sills. We don't do all of that. But let's say we cleaned up. You did the window sills and everything, but you ain't moved the couch in a while. Have y'all ever noticed when you move that couch and you run that vacuum under there, even if it was only 2 pieces of paper under that couch or nothing at all, when you move that couch back, the room still look much cleaner. even though you couldn't see what was under that couch. That's how life is sometimes. Sometimes you got to move the furniture and make sure you clean out all up under there. Just think if you looking good right now, but all you had to do was move your couch. Maybe that's the thing that's preventing you from being seen by who you need to be seen by. It ain't because somebody doing something for you. It's because you're not making sure your area is clean. You're not making sure that your clarity is on point. Every now and then you got to go in and clean out and reorganize your closet. I promise you, when you do that, yeah, it's your closet in your bedroom, but I bet you anything, you will feel such a peace and such a clear mind. That's just like us. That's why we're supposed to renew our mind every day. That's just like your closet. The more you renew your mind and ask God to clean your heart, the more clear you are and the better you feel, the more peace you have. But if you don't do those things and you live day after day after day on the crap, you'll be sluggish. You'll be missing things you're supposed to be doing or having, and you really don't understand why. And then first thing we say is, oh, the devil busy. He don't even studying you. I know the devil be like, man, this nigga always calling my name. I ain't over there. I got bigger fish to fry over here. You're nothing. You're already doing everything wrong. What I need to come visit you for? That's for me watching Lucifer. Man, that show. Dude used to be like, I'm sick of these morals. I mean, what are they called? Is it moral? What the humans called? Y'all help me. Oh man, I just went blank. Y'all answer too slow. Whatever. He'd be like, I'm sick of these people. They're always blaming me and I'm not doing anything to them. And I thought about it one day, like, man, I bet you devil in real life be saying that. Man, look at this fool over there talking about I'm doing something. Keep my name out your mouth. Yeah, mortals. I said morals. Mortal. Lord have mercy. I said these morals. I don't know. These morals messed up out here too. You mortals' morals is all messed up. I don't know. I think I'm just chilling. About what? The morals? The morals all messed up. I wish that y'all ever looked at someone or heard someone speak and you be like, man, I don't even think they even know what they possess. I wish we would all one day just stop and look at ourselves and see what we possess. We wasn't put here empty, but a lot of us move and operate like we empty, like we got to go around and pick up stuff and add to us and make this better and shift this and change that. And I got to go get this. When all that stuff has already been inside of you since birth. I wish that people would just stop one day and just look at themselves and be like, man, some of them might not be like, man, I ain't fine as I wanted to be, but I'm real talented. The enemy cannot go after what it already has. Exactly. And that was my whole point. We be sitting here talking about the devil, but if you do everything wrong, he don't have to do anything. Because that's what he comes to do, to get you thrown off, to get you doing something you're not supposed to do, to get you going in the opposite way of God. So if you're already going in the opposite way, are you telling me that he came and said, no, go this way? No, he didn't. You made a choice. It was called free will. Like I said, I know I be messing up. But I know I ain't the worst. And I know in my heart I am going to do better. It ain't even about wanting to do better. I'm going to do better. It's some people don't even know they're doing wrong. They just doing. Just doing. Every day I say that. You see someone's potential better than the person you see it in. You see someone's potential better than that person you see. Oh yeah. Um, and I believe that's what the enemy sees too. He knows what we possess. He knows that we are powerful. He knows that we have something that he would never have. And that's why he be trying to get you. And he gonna come to try to kill, steal, and destroy everything around you. He might not touch you, but he might go get your baby. He might get your man, your woman, your mama, your co-workers, all to try to stop you from your potential. That's why I'm like, how do people just freely give up on their potential? I'm like, if you can sit here and master how to all this doxing and all that stuff, man, if you can master that, you know what kind of company you can start with them skills? Man, you might just have to go get a certificate or something. I see everything as a marketing thing. Like, I can turn a negative into a positive for real. I really can. That's why I said yesterday when that food came here talking that mess, I'm looking like, oh, okay, whatever, man. It just surprised me, but it didn't do nothing. I mean, I still woke up. And that's the thing I think people realize. No matter what a person say, what they do, if you wake up, you won. You said all that to say. You did all that to what? And I still woke up. I'm still right here. Which means you're powerless. Nothing you can do. But like I said, I don't think people know their potential. I don't think people know the power that they possess. We just don't know. We can't know. We'll say the famous, you know who trying to hold us back. Why would you think somebody would try to hold you back? Because they see your potential too. But instead of you knowing that and moving around and reaching your potential, you shrink back because you think somebody can stop you. Can't nobody stop what God already put into place. But you. They can throw some obstacles in your way. They can throw some traps down for you. But what is so, it's already done. So if it's already done, like, come on, man. Why we want to run in the opposite direction of what's already done? It's waiting on you. Shh. Man, I'm trying to get there as fast as I can. And I don't mean by like being up out of here. Because I believe everything is in levels. I believe that our finish is not near. For some of us, I don't know. I'm not God. But what I'm saying is, I think that we have several points we're going to reach along our journey that are going to be significant. Like right now, you might be ready to go into a phase where, boom, you done reached another phase. And then after that, the phase is going to turn. It's not going to be the same as it was before. I believe after the shutdown, that was a closing to before, and it was time for something now and new. But most of us went into the now and new talking about what the last did. Oh, it's just this, and if it wasn't for this, I couldn't have did this. It's just another phase. It's just another clean space to start. If sometimes we got to go down to come up, most of us should have took advantage of that. We was down, but now we done been what, couple years out. We all still going. We still put our mouth on our stuff instead of being thankful and grateful for what we have. We better start focusing on what we already have and what we are capable of doing. Because if we start looking at man for resources, I need for them to be looking like, how did she do that? And we stopped it. Can't stop me, buddy. I'm going. I am going. Going in, however you want to put it. From the valley to the hills, we need to come up. Yes. No, I was kidding. Sound like double speech. Talk your ish, Gary. That sound like a book, Gary, honey. You better screenshot that what you just said. That sound like a book, my friend. From the valley to the hills, we need to come up by Gary Bust It Down Brown. Boom. And it's gonna be big. I would thank you if you put the forward to me, unless you're gonna put it to your children. But you got to mention me in that book that you're gonna write. Thank you. I appreciate it. Can't wait to see my name in a book for the first time. Appreciate you. Thank you. But like it was this little old lady who said she was a cougar that told me I would write this book. At the time, I believed it because I know I should, but I don't know if I did. But I wrote the book anyway. And now it's a bestseller. What y'all think I owe her? 10%? No, I'm just kidding. I told you I have $1 million mind. Don't sleep on it. Bust it down. Please don't sleep on that. I appreciate it if you didn't. I hope it is. I ain't cocky with it, but I think I'm all right. Hey, Diane. What's up, girl? What you doing today? How are you? You at work? Man, this weather, y'all, it's cold outside. It's 49 degrees. I don't know what to do. I feel like it's like 2 o'clock. Ain't number one. I don't know, y'all. I think I was just hyped up today off of I don't know what. I ain't had nothing but a sausage sandwich. I ain't even had nothing sweet yet. I'm just in a very good mood. I'm grateful. I really am. I am grateful. I'm grateful for what is. I'm grateful for what wasn't. I'm grateful for what ain't. I'm most grateful for what is and what's to come. What's to come is going to blow your mind if you believe that. What's to come will blow your mind. I want to have like mind-blowing experiences for the next for the next at least the next 5-10 years. I just want to every year be like, oh my God, y'all. Let me tell y'all, I got my mind blown again. Got my mind blown again. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. And I think that, like how we were saying in the beginning about your words, things that you say will be. That means that I'm going to have those mind blowing experiences. Probably even more than I'm saying because, like, we know his thoughts are not ours, his ways are not ours. So just when we think we thinking big and all that good stuff, psh, what they say, eyes have not seen and ears have not heard. The plans. I can only imagine. I like to exercise my imagination too. So yeah, I'll say some of the most outrageous things because I expect outrageousness. Yes, outrageousness. Why not? Why not have outrageous thoughts? Why not believe? If they say faith is the it takes a mustard seed of faith. What you think happened when you have faith bigger than a mustard seed? I think people really believe that. Well, all I got to do is just have enough faith this little. Why they don't tell us about having bigger faith? They always say all you need is a mustard seed of faith. And then they'll give you a mustard seed as if. Why we yeah, you just need a mustard seed, but you can have a lot more. Why we don't ever talk like that? All you need is a mustard seed, but give them a grapefruit today. You got a watermelon. If word gives you life through faith, then your work to strive for it. It should activate you towards the finish line. Yeah. I hope that anything I say today will activate somebody's faith. You know, you might have been feeling a little low in faith. You might have been a little tired and discouraged in your faith. It happens. Man, it's not strange to lose a little bit of hope. Lose a little, but hold on to the rest of it, you know? Don't give it all away and fight to get the piece back that you did lose. They say we got to keep the faith. So if you feel like you're losing a little faith, find ways to boost it up, whether it's to get around some like-minded individuals, whether it's to listen to some worship music, whether it's to listen to some trap music. I don't know what's going to increase your faith. You know that. But whatever is your thing, get to it. Increased faith brings increased blessings. Increased faith brings increased blessings. Said faith without it is dead, buddy. That's what I think. Was I saying that yesterday? Like it ain't just gonna fall out the sky. That ain't faith. When you have it, you gotta work it. No, we're not measured by our works or good deeds, but the things that come to you by faith are determined by your willingness to work. Sometimes it get hard, sometimes it get dirty, sometimes it's a little grimy, sometimes it's easy. But you gotta always find yourself working. Because the moment you stop working through it, that's the moment you start diminishing in faith. Guess why? Because if you wasn't working, you're not seeing what you're supposed to be seeing in those moments. Isn't it? What did it say? It's the evidence of things not seen. You ain't gonna see it. You just gotta work until you see it. Don't give up. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, walk by faith, not by sight. What's in front of you? What's in front of me right now is a food line. That is not my destiny. So I know it look different than that when you in faith. In faith, that food line sign might say Meeks Continuing Education Center for Advanced Cosmetology Training. I see a food line right now, but in faith, I see something else on that sign. My bank account might say 734. That's not what it say, because ain't nobody business. But by faith, that's like I say 7 million. 7 mil. When I get my millions, y'all, I'm changing my name to Meek Millions. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I'm not gonna change it. I'm just gonna use it. I got a shirt to say that already. I went to a conference called the Millions Conference, and I wore my shirt say Meek Millions. A mustard green plant gives you 3 harvest periods in a plant that keeps on giving. Man, I didn't know that. Hear her roar, nigga. He's so funny. Where you been, Atmosphere? Hanging out in the trees? Huh? You know what feels so weird is that I'm not hungry because I ate before I came online. That is the strangest thing. But when I went to the grocery store, I grabbed me some breakfast stuff. I grabbed me some snacks. So, gotta start moving with some more discipline. I can't wait until I can, like, just cook a whole lot of food. That's the first thing I told y'all when I get my place. I don't know if I'm an Instacart or go grocery shop, but I'm gonna have a bunch of food in my house. I'm gonna fill them cabinets like I ain't never filled them before. Yep. I might even have a party. No, I'm not. I don't like people in my house like that. Can't know where I live. Well, Gary, it could be that too. I ain't gonna say it ain't. They say as long as you got the word, he'll keep you. As long as you got the word, you'll never run dry. It's the well that never runs dry. Drink from the well that never runs dry. That's a song by Psalmist Rain. I love that song. She said that drink from the well that never runs dry. I can't think of the name of the song. Yep, that's what they say. The word. And you know the beauty of it, a lot of times people think like, oh, I gotta get a little word, let me go to church, or I gotta get a little word with my Bible. Sometimes you don't pick up that Bible, guess what happened? That word come right through you. If it's in you, it comes out. That's the one thing I've noticed. If it's in you, it comes out. I'll give you a perfect example is Double Speaks chat this morning. I always look at how many people really be knowing the word in there. And it's more than not. I look at how many people when they doing a little church thing and everybody calling out their roles, and I'm like, all these people know God. Now, some of them off on something else or whatever the case, it doesn't matter. They know He's in there because you can't take Him out. He lets you go on and search and research and study some things. End of the day, He's still in there. I don't care what you go learn from somewhere else. You're gonna always come back to stand on. What do you say? Every knee shall bow. Do we think we ain't gonna have to bow one day? Might as well just start bowing now. Practice makes perfect. No. Practice makes perfect. Yeah. Uh, it's a little cold, but it's a beautiful day. You know, I want to challenge everybody that's here right now, everybody that may listen to the replay. I want to challenge you to see things before you by faith versus by what you see right now. And write down what you see by faith. Don't write down what you see. Like I said, I'm right here at a Food Line, a Sushi King, the Mochi. I see all that before me, but I want you to see through the lenses of faith and write down what you see before you, in store for you, ahead of you. And whatever you write down, start going after it one by one. Maybe start from the it's the easiest to the hardest, or some people might be good at starting from the hardest to the easiest. But by faith, I need y'all to start. Don't wait till January 1st. At least write it down now so you know what you're working on, working towards. By faith is whatever you want to see. Write down the stuff that you think is impossible. Because y'all do know that God is, there's nothing impossible for him, right? Write down the things you think that's that you that you think you don't. Write those things down. Down the things that you thought you missed out on. Did I blank out? Write down everything you think you're not able to see or won't see. That's what I want y'all to write down as what you see before you by faith. You ain't got to do it, but I think it'll be a cool thing just to see what you believe is inside of you, what you think that you can birth. Everybody pregnant. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody is carrying something that needs to be birthed. But a lot of times we don't just do the simple thing as simple as sitting there saying, I see this for myself. I'm going to do it. That's how you birth something. And it takes a little time, you know. When we get pregnant, ladies, it ain't boom, you pregnant, boom, you had the baby. There's a gestational period in that pregnancy. There's a time frame that you have to carry that baby. You got to nurture it, feed it, make sure everything is going properly in its growth. You got to see doctors. You got to get checked out. You got to eat the right things. You got to not indulge in the wrong things. You got to be a little more careful with your movements. You can't reach high because the cord might wrap around the baby's neck. You can't pick up nothing heavy for the same reasons. You don't want to do anything that's going to cause that baby to come prematurely, because we know that the chances are probably 50-50 for things that are birthed prematurely. So we want to make sure we carry that baby to term and deliver him or her in the healthiest state, which means that things that you're setting out to do, that you're believing by faith, you need to carry them to term. It might take you 6 months. It might take you 8. But let's just say in 9 months, you should be able to birth something. I know you can do it before that, but put yourself in that mind frame of everything that I carry, everything that I possess that I need to put out here for someone else to have, for my kids to experience, or whatever the case may be. I'm giving myself a time frame of 9 months, and I'm birthing it. Take your little 6 weeks, go for your checkup, boom, pick up something else. I guess that's goal setting. And I'm talking straight through everything that I plan to do. You know what I mean? A lot of this I'm getting in this moment. It ain't something I thought of before I came on here. It's something that I'm the first partaker of anything that comes out of my mouth. Is my sound good, y'all? Because y'all be quiet and I don't be knowing if y'all can hear me. I keep telling y'all that. I be to sit on here and had a whole story. Ain't nobody heard nothing I said. I just need to know we breathing. Can I get a pulse check? Loud and clear? Okay. Y'all know I ain't got 75 people in here talking to each other. I need to know y'all here. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all be quiet as heck. I said homework. I ain't say write it down now. But if you gotta write it down now, go ahead. Don't I can't stop you. What you see by faith. Well, you be sitting here thinking you talking to yourself in this chat. I'm saying, because I know my phone rang. That's what be throwing me off. I don't know if it, you know what I mean? So I ain't know if the phone had stopped it from, stopped y'all from hearing me. I don't know how to turn it off from ringing through the car. It don't ring through my phone. Well, say, well, or something. Put up a church finger in the chat. For real, I could sit here honestly and just close my eyes and see so much for everybody. And that's why I'm like, I know I need to start seeing things for myself. I ain't talking about you, atmosphere. I know what you do. You my buddy. I understand. I remember being in a my friend. I had a friend that had to speak at church, and I went to support her. And she did her little message. They had like 10 minutes, I think 8 or 10 minutes or something. And when she got like, I knew that she, was a little preachy or whatever. I knew she loved God. I knew all that stuff. And little chick ditty. And but what I didn't know is how powerful she was until that moment. She got done with her message and she was just like, Meek, I wish you could see what I see. I wish you could see what I see. She was like, it's like an explosion. And I felt that thing all the way down to my toes. That's how I feel about y'all right now. Like, things are so explosive, or it will be so explosive for all of us. It make you want to cry. We don't come across each other's path by chance. You know what I'm saying? I know the power that double speaks carry, even if he don't. I know the power that Gary carries, even if he don't. I know the power that eyes like fire, hair like wool carry, even if he don't. I know the power Diane carry, because you know why? I feel like Diane be tapping in, and she be tapping out, tapping in, but it's there. Everything Grandma gave her is right there. That's why I see her. I believe that's why I knew what she looked like, even when I didn't know what she looked like. Everybody in this joint is powerful in their own way. Realist. I don't know if he's still here, but him. Anybody who came in, Uncle L. I don't think that people come across our pages for nothing. You know what I mean? Even people that we don't even know that they came, they're not there for nothing. There's a reason why double speaks can entertain what is dark for others and still come up with a message, still come up with people receiving something, still come up with people learning something. It don't even matter that it's the same darkness that he's talking about that's so dark elsewhere, but there's no darkness on his page. That's how you know. Dark don't come in the light. Light infiltrates and destroys darkness. When the sun go down in the morning, what breaks the darkness? When that sun busts in and it ain't dark no more. That's how we are. We like the sun out here. Might not seem like you're making an impact in dark places. Oh, but because you got the light, you are. Those that can see the light and recognize it. And those that hate the light, they see the light and recognize it. And they start screaming. You this, you that, F your mama, F your kids. Devil is a liar. Yeah, we gonna bring some Hondas and Shonda coming in the Honda and all that. See, I can't play like that because I'll get for real in 30 seconds or less. So I be saying how he play like that because I'd have been and went straight clean in. Yeah, I'd be like, Meek them broke out in her heavenly language. She was just playing. I can't. That's one thing I can't play with. I promise you. 5 seconds of me talking about some I see Shalonda, it's gonna I'm gonna be done went all the way in. I learned the hard way. I can't play. So therefore, I wish I could because it'd be funny, but I can't play like that. I don't care how many times I try to pretend, play, act like it always get real. So therefore, I can't play. I cannot play. Hmm. Of course, they're necessary. But why do you think darkness is necessary atmosphere? Do you think it's so that light can shine and show you different, or do you think that we just got to have some bad with the good? I mean, I guess both would be true. Both would be true. I just want to be light. Only dark I want is when I go tan in the summertime. Yes, I be tanning. I be trying to get pecan. Yeah, you play. Every time you do it, I be like, one of these days. Yeah. And if you don't have an opponent, you might want to be worried. Whoever running through here just lolly lolly la and ain't nothing happening, you need to be very afraid. Mm-mm. Yeah, one of these days, you're going to keep on playing around with that. I was just talking and talking. I looked down. I ain't see my phone number on the car no more. I said, yeah, they can't hear me. What would the chat say when double speaks in tongues? They gonna start doing it with him because he got that power. Somebody gonna receive it that never did it before. Some gonna run because they probably ain't right. For the most part, it's gonna serve its purpose. A bottle for what? That's why you can't play like that, because God don't miss his opportunities, and he'll take them when he want it. He gonna come up. That's why you keep getting earlier and earlier with them lives. Pretty soon it's gonna turn into something else. It ain't gonna be about nothing you talking about now. I believe that's why you go. That's why you've been going so early. What is it? 6 o'clock? 6:30? That's gonna turn into something else, my friend. I tell you, I don't know when, but I know by the beginning of the year, that's gonna be something else because I see it's much needed. It's much needed. hmm I had to go make a bottle. What do you mean I had to make a bottle? Oh, what you trying to say, atmosphere? You know what? Don't hate. Congratulate. My daughter said it ain't my fault if I could pull the daddy and the sons. That's my girl. It ain't your fault you can pull the daddy and the sons, mama. Mm-hmm. Just like I be wait. Listen, how I be on your chat and I forget that my own pastor do a prayer at 6 a.m. in the morning. I think you did. I know you did, but I don't remember what you said, Gary. That's a high time. Get double speak 6 o'clock. They gonna get their day started all right. You ain't gonna get to stay in that space too long, cause God ain't even gonna let that stuff go on too much longer anyway. You watch and see. You gonna have a huge shift. He just priming. He just priming the land for you right now, getting it ready, priming the people. They don't even know. They glued. They stuck. They about to get it. No, I'm just gonna quit playing. They about to get it. You can only contain it for so long, honey. You cool, but you are who you are, and it ain't gonna change. It's just gonna be what it's supposed to be. And I'm not saying you're not saying and doing what you're supposed to be. What I'm saying is it's gonna be as it's supposed to be. If you didn't think it was supposed to be, oh, you gonna find out, bro. I have to laugh at myself all the time. I know I can't be fooling around a whole lot. It's gonna happen eventually. However, it's gonna happen. Whether it's at my chair, in this car, on this live, it's only but so long that those things gonna have to be as they are. This is just the introduction to who you are. You're funny. You're kind. You're respectful. You're aware of the spirit, but you're also aware of having fun in life and loving life. But that still don't change what you got to do. You're gonna be all those things doing what you got to do. It's gonna be like Tickle Tuesday every day. No. Season is the one watermelon grow in. Huh? Oh God. Mhm. It's gonna hit atmosphere when he start cooking in that on that channel while he playing Kiki. All you want to, purpose will be served. Key. Watermelon seeds, spit them out. Key. He gonna be teaching people about healthy eating. Be having substitutes for things you love that still taste good. Mhm. Kiki, now you got work to do later. Kiki, little sugar daddy. Yeah, you get work too. I don't care where it's at. What I say? I'm gonna have to go look. I don't never visit your page. I just talk to you. I don't visit nobody page on Instagram. Is that weird? Unless I'm trying to find out how somebody look. Do I got your cereal? Yeah. I got cereal, but I think I didn't get the cereal that I wanted. Hey, the word. Because I ain't ate no more since the night I got it. So I got to go get some more cereal. Woo, y'all, my hair is not blonde under here. Woo. Child, look like Mrs. Claus. What the what? It's not that page. Oh, so you had, see, you can't be a secret out here. You gotta share. You can't let me know atmosphere. Hey, Selena. What we all doing is looking at what's before us and not seeing what's before us, but we are seeing what we see by faith, and we writing it down, and then we're gonna start knocking it out. I told them before me I see a food lion, but by faith I see a whole mixed advanced cosmetology training center. Not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying by faith I see something other than a food lion. We writing down the unthinkable, the unimaginable, what we think is unattainable, and then we're gonna start working towards it, forward. We about to be manifesting some things in 2024. Well, God about to start manifesting some things in 2024. I stand corrected. God is going to manifest some things in 2024, according to our willingness to walk by faith. Everyone doing okay. I'm just giving them all whoopings right now. Whooping on the churn. Yeah, but I think I've come to the end of my words. Ooh, the dark side. I missed that. Was that last night? Word. He said it's gonna be a new chef at your wing spot. Oh, I missed that. I be up randomly. I fall asleep watching you. But see, I said I didn't fall asleep last night. I said I'm sleepy. Trying not to be rude. I be waking up, the computer just be on. I be looking like, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that though. I'm interested to hear about that. Man, I missed it. He said you were going to sleep listening to you. Listen, I done been on here talking and then found myself in a happy space. Like, whoa, let me wake up. You don't even be knowing you sleepy. You just find yourself snapping out of it like, oh shoot, I fell asleep. I definitely done fell asleep on a panel before. Make you sleep? I had walked away for a minute. Be lying? Knocked out. My back hurt. Well, I guess it's about time for me to get my life rolling. I've done nothing except for ate a sausage croissant, got some gas, and talked to you guys. No, I'm just kidding. Now, that was part of the plan. That's why I set my day to go. Yes. Yeah, you do got to listen hard to the word. Watermelon, you back. Well, while you were away, I issued a challenge. I said, I wish that we all would see the potential we possess and that we would begin to activate and build upon our faith. If they say we need faith the size of a mustard seed, why wouldn't we go for seeing faith the size of a grapefruit or a watermelon? Talk to you later, double double. And I said, I want everybody to look at what's before them and write down everything you see by faith. And I mean the things you want to do, the things you thought you couldn't do, the things you think are impossible, the things that are outrageous, unthinkable, all that good stuff. You write down those things by faith, and then we're going to start knocking them down and accomplishing them. So, and we're going to believe by faith that God is going to manifest it starting in the new year. That's what we're doing. See, he said he is a season. You know what? Atmosphere, you is a mess, man. He said that. Did he say that for real? Now, tell the truth, shame the devil. He telling lies. He is not telling the truth in here. He always atmosphere like to blame. He like to do stuff and then blame it on somebody else. We need you to stand tall and say, "Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I did it." He said Gary's season is the season that's right for growing watermelons. That's what atmosphere said. Gary did not say it. And then he told him that he was gonna be the new chef at Selena's favorite chicken spot, Little Sugar Diddy Wings. I am on your team. We don't lie. We trying to go up. Okay, I'm back. But I couldn't let you tell that one. No, that was too big. You ain't know Atmosphere was a chef. He not a cook and make cocktails. And he had his content from us. It's all good. We gonna find you. I'm very good at finding people, but I ain't gonna dox you. Oh my god. I done sat out here and got sleepy. Wings. Atmosphere probably don't even eat wings. He be like, I cook good wings because I cook them from the heart. I don't never taste my own wings, but everybody love them because they cook from the heart. He said, which wing stop? Little sugar ditty. Man, I done sat here and watched so many planes come in for a landing. It's amazing how they be landing, and it seems like they landing way too soon. Like they get low, you be like, "Oh my God, they didn't even at the airport yet." But hmm, very interesting. Very interesting. So we got Selena's birthday down. I don't know if anybody else before mine, but I'm next on deck. Y'all got some weeks. December the 13th, I'm gonna have a party because my birthday on a Wednesday. I'm gonna have a party on here. No, I'm not. I'm gonna find something to do. I seen this restaurant. Um, I be like, I follow like a few restaurants on IG that's here. So like, I got this whole list of places that I want to go, and I found one last night. I need to get there for my birthday because they look like they got some dope food, man, and a good atmosphere. They said they play R&B music and they encourage you to sing along. I'm like, yeah, I want to go there for my birthday. He don't celebrate birthdays. I don't celebrate birthdays. I don't celebrate Christmas. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate. I don't celebrate the bushes. I just be hanging out in there. You said today ain't her birthday. Where her coins, little shiggy ditty. Thank you. Oh, really? It's December the 2nd. You great people. See, not only is he my cereal buddy, he my birthday month buddy. What them people call Sag. That I don't subscribe to. Yeah, I know you be hanging out too. Cause you pop in. I can honestly I can tell how y'all pop in if y'all been here or if y'all ain't been here. I mean, I know usually the words say he in the rapture. I think Uncle L hangs out too like that. He'll pop in every now and again, say something. Atmosphere got terminated. Oh my God. Uh-oh. Watermelon is exercising her power. She got power in the Busted Down Brown production. She is firing Atmosphere at this time. Atmosphere, you have lost one of your positions. And I don't know if it's Little Sugar Ditty or manager. Okay, December the 5th and 4th. See, I told you. If I see him, I know he's here. He might not be hanging out the whole time in the chat, but usually he sticks around. Selena, what happened was I had to help Gary buy some watermelon. He has a big appetite for them. It was your fault, Gary, that Selena did not get her birthday gift. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dang, I got a bunch of birthdays before me. Anybody match me on my birthday, December the 13th? Now that is the best day in the world. Watermelon wants her money. Where's her money? She co partner of Busted Down Brown Productions. She said some ends is missing out of the treasury, out of the petty cash. Atmosphere runs the atmosphere. Let him alone. So he's not real. He's just part of the atmosphere. That's what you're saying. I know he's real. I know atmosphere is real. No, I'm just kidding. Let me quit. Get your hands out of my pocket, atmosphere. Oh, that is cute. That was the world's greatest people in the world. December the 13th. That is the best day ever. Something about that 13. Uh-oh, he's begging. Selena, don't leave me, girl. Little sugar daddy want you back. He gonna cook you some chicken and some baby backs. He said, do you want beef or pork? He got what you want, little sugar daddy. Whatever, atmosphere. You don't celebrate birthdays. And I love gifts. We have a conflict. You have to receive gifts just because. Ta-da! Problem solved. Sing it with your heart, atmosphere. Don't sound like Keith Sweat either. Who can love you like me? Nobody. I told you he don't believe in chicken either. Look at him. I don't believe in chicken. Atmosphere, the guy that don't believe in nothing. I don't believe in chicken. I don't believe in collard greens. Atmosphere, you was the dude that went to school and told all the kids it wasn't no Santa Claus, wasn't you? I know you was 30, just 30. I know you did. You went to school and told all them people churn, ain't no such thing as Santa Claus. They went home crying. Talking about a boy with hair like wool in my class said there's no Santa Claus. Hey, Marissa. Have a good day, Selena. You know what I always say? Hug the babies. Hug them, don't hurt them. Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah, we be having fun. I like it. I know when I get my place, I'll be more. I mean, I still come on here. I'll be pretty active, but ain't nothing like the comfort of being in at a house and you ain't got you know what I mean? You can't believe we put you out there like that. I know you don't believe that. Gary Watermelon said, run her change. You slipping, little lettuce wrap. What's little who is little lettuce wrap? Atmosphere. That's too funny. Why do black people always gotta cook chicken? Nah, I be getting tired of chicken though, for real. I be mad when I be wanting chicken sometimes. I'm like, man, why I want chicken? I'm always eating chicken. That's why I went to the store and bought turkey meat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I might have to go back home because now all of a sudden I am hungry. Gary might have been right. Chicken is good. Now, I ain't say it wasn't good. I just say I get tired of it sometimes. And then I'll be like, if I can't cook it, oh God, it's hard to find good chicken. Wingstop pretty good. I think if all else fail, you gotta go to the Chinese restaurant. They be having the best chicken. Oh my God. Well, some of them. The chicken be good. Jeez. Oh, that's sleepy. What time is it? 1:52. I'm trying to push through these little 8 minutes. Might as well hit 2 hours. So what y'all got planned for the rest of the day? Who at work? Oh, don't take me off your buddy list. I'm gonna be sad. I will not be the same if you do that. I'm sorry. I want to be your buddy forever, atmosphere. Little lettuce wrap, little sugar ditty. You mean something here. Even though you don't believe in everything, we still love you. Oh, I ain't reading that. I'm just gonna highlight it. Ooh, get him, sis. Get him. Where you go? We're supposed to be brothers, man. I need to go back in my guy's voice. My children, why are y'all on here playing with each other? Y'all too silly. I don't care what kind of fun y'all having right now. You better do what I said. Don't look back. Damn. I see something about an offer. I think I'm too young for this conversation. Y'all know my little ears are sensitive. And my eyes, I can't see and hear a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Bust it, bust it, bust it down, Brown. Bust it, bust it, bust it down, Brown. Wiggle, wiggle, shake, shake, wiggle, wiggle, shake, shake. Put some watermelon on your plate, plate. Bust it, Brown. Bust it, bust it, bust it down, Brown. Bust it, bust it, bust it down, Brown. Wiggle, wiggle, shake, wiggle, wiggle, shake. Put some watermelon on that plate. Bust it, bust it, bust it down. Hey, y'all eat seasoning salt on y'all watermelon? It be good. Oh, y'all should get some design seasoning. That is a bomb on everything. Okay, Virginia, ear cougar mama. Southwest. You know them planes low when you can read what's on the side of them. Dang, they be letting it early because I know the airport over there, but dang. Just don't put the watermelon on my. No, Lord, I try. I'll be trying. A virgin ear. Oh, I'm like, what? Hey, you know you come in here every day say something about Virginia. That's what I saw. Gary bust the seeds down brown. Oh, ow, ow. I'm hypersensitive. Help me. Help me. Help. I feel like oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at really. Hello, okay, Miss Cuddle with no action. Yeah, she talking, ain't she, Gary? She talking, don't she, Gary? What happened to being able to cuddle without touching? And why do men always want? And I'm gonna put some watermelon juice in your eye and in your ears too. I ain't listening to what you talking about. It's gonna be juices everywhere. Girl. It's beard tamer. It's beard tamer. It's beard tamer atmosphere. It's not juices. It's beard tamer. Make your beard all soft. Beard tamer. The greatest conditioner in the world for your beard. Yes, the moisture. Tell them watermelon. And then y'all wash your face and then don't wash the flavor saver. Y'all think y'all slick. We know what y'all I know what y'all do. I know about the flavor saver. Mm-hmm. Who say that, Calvin? Stop me when I'm lying. Too funny. Oh man. I guess I go home and get me a sandwich and then come back out this house because I done sat here and got a little bit hungry. uh-uh. I gotta get my regular lip balm. I don't like that. I don't know what I did. Where I got that from, but it's a no. Stand by, realist. We need your level headedness in this chat. He ain't got no level head. Did you not witness him the other day? That's not the level head person here. I don't think we have one. Sorry. Them seeds been marinating and all this. She don't need no extra sprinkles, she said. You heard what she said, bunny bread. Wait, real it's not? Heck no. Nah. You see what he came in and said? first. Not I can't leave y'all alone for 10 minutes. What did he say before that? You hungry? I mean hungry. Well, we know you don't believe in chicken, so what you gonna put in the place of the chicken? Never mind. Sure. I can't even talk. I'm not even. Let me quit. I ain't mean to say. Oh, dang! I thought I took that down. That was not supposed to still be up there. I'm a fool too. Just multitasking fool. Child, please. Ain't nobody up. Y'all all act like me on some level. You ain't figured that out yet. Hey, Seeds, you the one that say sugar. Well, Atmosphere, you said we not supposed to eat sugar. You don't believe in sweets. What you eating today? A salad? We know you ain't eating no chicken. 3-time protein shake. That starts with an S. What? I'm about to be like spit. Shut up. It's too funny. Yeah. 2:23. Y'all, it's been real. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me these couple of hours. As always, it's amazing to have a group of folk like you hanging out with me, allowing me to have my meat talk. I hope something I said today woke something up in you, encouraged you, inspired you, gave you a second wind, made you want to write down what you see by faith. I hope something I said serves a purpose in your life today. Share it with somebody else, even if you got it all already. Share it with somebody else. Somebody can use it. As always, toasted sloppy joes and chips. Yeah, that sounds good. Ooh, sloppy joe. Um, as always, you're more than welcome to hit the Cash App. As always, you are. However, that is not most important. What's most important is that you hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend, bring a friend. That's what's most important over here. We just come together and talk. We all carry solutions. So by the end of the video, hopefully we've either had fun and laughed so hard that it solved maybe a downtime in our day, or maybe pushed us through a moment at work, whatever the case may be. Or we solved a real problem. Whatever the case may be, it was a solution at the end of the day. And it's always my pleasure to come on here and share with you guys. Even when I don't know what to say, I am commanded to press play and talk. And I will always do just that. So have an amazing rest of your Tuesday. Don't eat too many tacos, and don't drink a lot of margaritas and not a lot of tacos. Yeah. Because I think I'm going to have to find some Taco Tuesday going on today. Yeah. So have a good day. I will catch y'all on the next live. Bye now.